Sussex County Prosecutor Francis Koch says New Jersey's criminal justice reform initiative is a huge change.
It's important in that it's going to change how defendants are treated upon charging, whether someone is put on a summons or a warrant, and whether they will be incarcerated, not incarcerated, and whether they will be held, and if they are held without bail, how quickly they will be tried. So it's very important in various aspects. It's very important as to how I'm going to have to handle it, how police departments are going to have to handle it, but it's also very important with regard to defendants and their abilities to be released while they're awaiting trial.
Criminal justice reform will create a fairer and better system of criminal justice, based on objective risk factors that are not related to a person's wealth, promote public safety by allowing judges to detain high-risk defendants, and protect the liberty interests of poor, low-risk defendants.
So this will benefit certain defendants in being able to be out on bail. It will also allow us to avoid having to try to keep people on exceptionally high bails on the theory of, well, it's to make them appear. But now, because of the constitutional amendment, we're able to keep people in jail that are exceptionally dangerous, people that have committed very heinous crimes without having to have a bail.
Koch says it will change how prosecutors do their work.
I think it's going to have prosecutors and assistant prosecutors being involved at a much earlier state when charges are initially done to determine whether it should be a summons or a warrant, and then having their detention hearings, what conditions should be imposed, and whether we move for detention. So I think as far as that is concerned, it's going to be more labor-intensive or time-intensive up front for assistant prosecutors.
He says the public will see some changes because low-risk defendants will be out on the street, but there is another side to that as well.
The process is that they are released because they're innocent until proven guilty, and so long as they do not commit further crimes and they comply with any of the conditions that are out there, then they should be out there. They will also see the rights of, if someone is subjected to a sexual assault or an aggravated assault or an aggravated manslaughter, that they will probably be detained and they won't have to worry about them being out. So they'll have that comfort as well.